Why Americans take 2 days to reply and Chinese text back in 2 seconds. Picture this. You send a text, a simple one, maybe a "Hey, how's it going?" or "Did you eat yet?" And then you wait, and wait, and wait some more. Hours pass, the sun rises, the sun sets. By the time your phone finally lights up with a reply from your American friend, you've already gone through 3 snacks, a nap, and possibly reconsidered your entire friendship. Meanwhile, your Chinese friend? You barely lift your thumb off the screen before their response pops up. Qi liao or zai. It's like they've been training for Olympic speed texting all their lives. Why does this happen? Why do Americans seem to treat texting like sending a letter by horseback, while Chinese friends reply faster than instant noodles cook? Let's dive into this cross-cultural mystery. Brace yourself, because it's not just about phones. It's about 2 completely different ways of seeing time, communication, and social expectations. The American reply window: casual, polite, and infuriating. In the US, texting is often treated like background music. It's there, but it doesn't always demand your full attention. Americans pride themselves on being chill. They'll say, "No worries, text me whenever," which really translates to, "I'll get back to you when the stars align, Mercury exits retrograde, and I finally watched that Netflix show everyone's been talking about." Here's the logic: replying too fast can feel needy. In American texting culture, if you reply within 30 seconds, people may assume you're either 1. Sitting by the phone like a lovesick puppy, 2. Not very busy, or 3. A suspiciously eager robot. So, 2 days later when they finally respond with a casual LOL or "sounds good," they're not being rude. They're following the cultural script of, "I'm busy but I value you enough to reply eventually." Now flip to China. The texting rulebook couldn't be more different. A fast reply isn't seen as needy, it's respectful. If someone texts you, you reply right away. That's called miao hui, or second reply. It signals attentiveness, warmth, and sometimes even basic politeness. If you don't reply quickly, people may wonder, "Are you upset with me? Did I offend you? Did you get eaten by a subway station escalator?" Chinese group chats are proof of this culture. Imagine 38 unread messages in 3 minutes because everyone is firing back replies like machine gun fire. A single "good morning" can generate a chain reaction of "zao on," "zao," "haha," emojis, and stickers of dancing pandas. If you chime in an hour later, it feels like showing up to a party after everyone has already gone home. Time perception. What's the rush? Versus, why the delay? The difference partly comes from how each culture perceives time. Americans often prioritize personal space and flexibility. If they don't reply right away, it doesn't mean you're not important. It just means their time is their own to manage. In China, however, communication is more collective. Fast responses keep the social fabric tight and smooth. A delay in reply can feel like a crack in the relationship, or at least a signal that you're not prioritizing the group. To Chinese people, time is less about me and more about us. Work chat example: Slack versus WeChat. Let's bring this into the workplace. In America, you send your boss a Slack message. "Hey, do you have feedback on the report?" Hours go by. No response. You grab lunch, still nothing. Finally at 5:32 p.m. you get a reply. "Oh yeah, looks good." In China, you send the same message on WeChat. Ding, xiao dao, ding, zai kai hui, xiao deng, ding, bao gao wo kan guo liao, gai yi xia di yeah. You don't just get a reply, you get a play-by-play of your boss's entire thought process in real time. Emojis, stickers, and the tone problem. Another layer to this: tone. Americans often rely on sarcasm, jokes, or brevity in texts. A delayed response might actually mean they're carefully crafting a witty reply so they don't sound boring. Chinese texters, they've mastered the art of the sticker. A crying cat, a dancing meme, or the famous "bai tuo la bear" can soften any message and keep the conversation alive instantly. You don't need to craft a clever joke, you just throw in a meme and boom, you've replied. Dating disaster. The waiting game. Imagine an American guy texts a Chinese woman, "Had fun tonight." He thinks he's being smooth by waiting until the next afternoon to send it. Meanwhile, she's staring at her phone thinking, "Wow, guess he hated it. He hasn't replied in 14 hours. Or flip it. A Chinese man texts an American woman right after a date. "Get home safe? Did you eat? Good night. Sweet dreams." He thinks he's showing care. She's thinking, "Is this guy a stalker? He just texted me 4 times in an hour." Group chats, the ultimate culture clash. Americans see them as occasional bulletin boards. Someone posts, "BBQ at my place Saturday." A few hours later, one friend replies, "Cool. Another replies the next morning, sorry, can't. Total 3 messages in 24 hours. Chinese group chats? Absolute chaos. Within seconds, 20 people reply, Woku, +1, Jidian A, Yao Dai Ju Ma, +5 random gifs of clapping babies. If you're the one who doesn't respond in time, people will literally at you to demand an answer. The philosophy behind it. At the heart of it, Americans and Chinese have different philosophies about communication. Americans believe in protecting personal space and independence, even in texting. Chinese people believe in maintaining close, constant ties. Quick replies show care and belonging. A delay feels like distance. To them, replying in 2 seconds isn't pressure, it's how relationships stay warm and alive. Funny, but true survival tips. If you're texting an American, don't panic if they don't reply right away. They're not ghosting you. They're just busy doing yoga, walking their dog, or pretending to be busy so they look cool. If you're texting a Chinese friend, keep your phone nearby. A 5-minute delay might trigger a follow-up text and a call to make sure you didn't faint in the bathroom. If you're dating cross-culturally, set clear expectations. Otherwise, one person thinks I'm giving space, while the other thinks they hate me. Conclusion, it's not just texting, it's culture. At the end of the day, the speed of your text reply isn't about thumbs or Wi-Fi, it's about culture. Americans and Chinese live by different unspoken rules of connection. One side treasures independence and personal rhythm, the other values closeness and instant reassurance. So next time you're waiting for a reply, remember, maybe your American friend is trying to play it cool. Maybe your Chinese friend just really wants to make sure you ate lunch. Neither is wrong. It's just another way East and West keep life interesting, and occasionally hilarious. If you enjoy our videos, please like and subscribe to our channel, The Culture Clash Cafe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new content.